Hello and welcome to another Copilot training video. I'm David Dresner. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to perform advanced data analysis using Copilot and Python. Imagine this scenario. An HR team at a big company conducts an employee satisfaction survey and wants to see how the scores vary across the organization, but also how they differ between departments to find out what's working well and what might need improvement. The data has been captured in an Excel sheet with over 100 employees from all departments across the organization, ranking their job satisfaction on a scale 1 to 10. The questions we want answering are: which satisfaction scores appear most often in the data? Are most scores high, low, or in the middle of the range? And how do satisfaction scores differ between departments? Violin charts can be created using Python in Excel. Python is a popular programming language which has many data analysis tools and is now integrated into Excel. The good thing is we can use Copilot in Excel to generate these charts, so no programming is needed. Let's see how. We've opened the Copilot side panel in our Excel datasheet, and we'll use the following prompt to instruct Copilot to create our chart. The prompt is: the data set on this worksheet is the result of an employee survey where an average satisfaction score has been calculated for each employee based upon their answers to the survey questions. Using Python, create a vertical violin chart to plot the distribution of satisfaction scores for all employees. We'll send the prompt to Copilot, and Copilot responds with a brief note that it will use advanced analysis to write and insert Python code into a new worksheet and requests us to click Start. Copilot then proceeds to insert the new sheet and begins to analyze the employee satisfaction dataset. It will then create a violin chart as an image that can be copied and pasted to other content authoring apps such as PowerPoint, Word, or even Loop. Let's look at the violin chart a little more closely. The violin chart is a special kind of graph that helps us to see how a set of numbers, in our case the satisfaction scores, how they are spread out and how the data points are distributed across the range. It creates a smooth curve that often looks like a violin, wider in some places and narrower in others. This smoothed outer line displays the density of the data, or how many data points there are around each value. For example, the violin chart is widest around 9.4 because the most employees have satisfaction scores around this value. This means you can quickly see where most of the data lies by looking at the widest part of the chart, and where data is rare by looking at the thinnest parts. Within the chart, we have a box plot that gives us some additional information about the data distribution. The white line indicates the median value. This is the middle satisfaction score when all scores are lined up from the lowest to the highest score, so that half of the employees have a score below the median and half have a score above it. The bottom edge of the box is called the first quartile. This means 25% of employees have a score below this value. The top edge denotes the third quartile, which means 75% of employees have a score below this value. Finally, we have two lines called the whiskers. These show how far most of a satisfaction scores stretch from the middle group. They help you see the lowest and highest value scores that are not considered outliers. So far, the chart answers the question regarding the distribution across the organization of the satisfaction scores, but it doesn't give us the information relating to the distribution in each department. We can ask Copilot to create a violin plot for each department using this prompt. Create a vertical violin chart to plot the distribution of satisfaction scores for all employees by department. After sending this prompt to Copilot, a new violin chart is created, showing the distribution of satisfaction scores for each department. We can see here that the engineering scores are tightly grouped near the top, showing more employees are highly satisfied with little variation, compared to the marketing department, which has the wider spread, with some employees much less satisfied and others very satisfied, showing the most variation. So there you have it, advanced data analysis using Copilot and Python to create violin charts. Until the next time, goodbye.